It's calling
What is up? What is up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Origin PC live build. How's everybody doing? What is up? How's it going on, ladies and gents? Hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday afternoon. My name is Koozie. That's at KoozieL on Twitter and Twitch. Joined as always by my man John.
What up?
Say hello, John.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Instagram, he is at John Tifford, JONTIFFORD. I am at KoozieL on both Twitter and Twitch. Make sure to shoot us a follow. We're always posting cool things for you guys to check out. Thank you guys so much for joining us today for the Origin PC live build of LevelCap. We're going to be putting together a badass Millennium system for him. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have been working with LevelCap for maybe 2 years now. I believe 2 years. So this is going to be our third year working with LevelCap. We're very excited to have him back into the family. He's always such a cool dude, man. First of all, he pumps out fantastic Battlefield videos, which I absolutely love and watch for tips because I suck at that game, and any little bit I can get to help is always joined by John's magnificent mustache, correct? How did the Node PCs go? I'm from Northern Ireland, so I couldn't watch the rest of the stream. It was awesome, man. Ended fantastically. Thank you for tuning in when you can. Sick Gaming Live, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Hold on, let me pump out real quick on Discord that we're live. Bam! Ready to get the ball rolling. So let's talk a little bit about the specs. They are scrolling down below, but we'll go over them real quick, and then we'll talk about a bit about other stuff. So today we're going to be putting together an Origin PC Millennium. Is the music still loud enough for you guys to hear in chat? Let me know. We're going to be putting together an Origin PC Millennium. White with black internals, white panels, black internals. EVGA 1000 watt G2. Big thanks to EVGA as always for supporting us on these builds. EVGA supplied us the EVGA 1000 watt G2 and the EVGA X992 FTW motherboard. Fantastic motherboard, fantastic stuff from EVGA. The Intel 6850K is going to be the processor we're going to be using. This was actually requested specifically by LevelCap, and it kind of blew me away at how much he knows about CPUs. Because we were going to offer him the 6950X, which is a 10-core, considering he's a YouTuber and he does a lot of video rendering. But he asked for the 6850K because it has lower clocks and higher speed per clock, which is actually much better for gaming. So, although he is a YouTuber, it seems he is a gamer first. What's going on, Boot Up? How's it hanging, man? The 12GB NVIDIA GeForce Titan X Pascal, baby. The baddest card on the planet right now. Fantastic card. Can't wait to pop that in there and show it off to you guys. 32GB Origin PC branded HyperX memory. We got an Origin Frostbite 360. It's going to be the sealed liquid cooling unit that we're going to be using for the system. Intel 1.2 terabyte 750 series PCIe SSD. Blazingly fast SSD. 10 times faster than your standard SSD. Maybe even a little bit more than that. That's just from our testings. But fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Are you bald? Yes. Why do I get asked that question every stream? Is it you every single time, Dark Beast? I wonder. The storage options. Craigasm. So the specs are rolling down below. The specs are also available via !specs or !build in chat. So feel free to pop that in there. All right, can I see your baldness? Not here. If you want to see my baldness, you have to come to my stream, okay? Yeah, it's me. So, let's talk a little bit about the giveaways we have going on right now. If you type in !giveaway in chat, the links will magically appear for you to click on. So the giveaways, we're giving away an Eon 15X with Lyric. We've teamed up with Lyric to give away an awesome laptop from our line. Very excited to do so. This is just giving thanks to the community for the Thanksgiving season. Very happy to have you guys be such strong supporters of us, as is Lyric. So we wanted to do a little bit give back. 10 runner-ups from that contest will have the chance to win Watchdog 2 keys. So pretty neat. We're doing a giveaway with Hyperlight Drifter. to give away 20 keys for that awesome indie title. That ends tomorrow, so make sure you sign up for that today. We're also giving 2 keys away for Dishonored 2 with Green Man Gaming. GreenManGaming.com. Check them out for all your video game buying needs. I believe you get like a 20% discount on almost every single title on there if you just sign up to their site, so check them out. That will also be done tomorrow, so make sure to sign up today. My Twitch name is @Kuziel. @Kuziel, my friend. KOOZYL. It pops up here every now and again if you just pay attention. What else? For the Lyric giveaway, the Eon 15X giveaway, the winners will be announced on 11/25. The contest ends on the 23rd, but the winners will be announced on the 25th of this month on OriginPC.com. So not only will you win a laptop, but your name will be up on our website. So you can show your family and friends, like, look, my name was on there, and I get a badass laptop from them. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Mom, look at me. So good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. Tell the builder I like his mustache. We like your mustache, too. For those first-timers here, if you have any questions for me, make sure to tag @OriginPC so I see it pop up in chat. For those Facebook friends, make sure to just type in the comments, and we will get to your answers, either via chat or special ones will be announced here on Twitter, and you can hear. But you can see the chat scrolling by here, Facebook people. So you could check it, man. Let me see if I can fix the height of that. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good right there. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Let's talk a little bit of what we got going on this month. Display capture. I'll just show off that. Cool. All right, so the Origin PC promo for this month. Stuff your Origin PC with epic upgrades. You purchase any 9 series laptop, and you receive a free Samsung 750 EVO 500GB SSD, free US ground shipping, free digital copy of Watch Dogs 2, free digital copy of Rainbow Six and Warhammer End Times Vermintide, and a free $100 in-game credit for Try on World titles. When you buy select desktop or 10 series Eon laptops, you get a free 500GB and 750 SSD or a free $100 Amazon gift card, free copy of Watch Dogs 2, free copy of Rainbow Six, free copy of Gears of War, free $100 credit for Try on World titles. Purchase any Evo 15S, you get free US ground shipping, free 2-year warranty upgrade, free digital copy of Rainbow Six and Vermintide, and free $100 in-game credit for Try on World titles. Purchase one of our new Neurons, and you get free US ground shipping, free digital copy of Watch Dogs 2 with the Samsung 500GB SSD, obviously. Free digital copy of Rainbow Six Siege and Vermintide. Gears of War 4 with select NVIDIA GPUs and $100 in-game credit for Try on World titles. So pretty awesome promo we have going on now. If you guys want to check it out, if you're ever interested in buying an Origin PC, now might be the time. Let's talk about a little bit about our boy LevelCap. So LevelCap, if you guys aren't following him, it's youtube.com/LevelCapGaming. Check him out, man. He puts I love Battlefield, and I love Battlefield YouTubers, so obviously I love LevelCap. He makes awesome vids about Battlefield mostly. This one's one of my favorites. Best guns for all classes right now, which is awesome for Battlefield 1. You could peep that out. He actually goes into a lot of detail on which guns he recommends for every class. So pretty cool stuff, man. Highly recommend it. Check it out, boys and girls. Also, I want to show you guys this cool thing that we did today. Let me turn this off real quick. I'm sure you guys have seen the mannequin challenges going on. So we kind of did one. Hopefully it doesn't lag, because sometimes when I do YouTube videos on Twitch, it'll lag. So let's just find out. Let's give it a play. We'll watch this together, friends. I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so we're just about to finish the build. I'll hide. We're at the very end here. John's just putting in the GPU, and then we'll be ready to go. Kitten's face. Kitten's face is priceless right there. Oh, it is lagging a bit. Huh? Not too shabby. The FPS is dropping a lot? I figured. It happens anytime you do YouTube videos on here. Alright, so I'm not going to play it on here. So, if you guys want to peep that, go to Origin PC's YouTube and check it out.
Definitely check it out.
Pretty neat. It's the first video. It's also on our Twitter, so you guys can check it out there. 10K PC. I already saw it on Discord. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yes, Discord. Awesome. That brings me to the next thing. Discord. Discord.gg/OriginPC. We've launched our official Discord. We're always in there hanging out with the community. So if you guys want to join us, it's no cost to you. You can hang out there, ask questions. Feel free to chill. We have different channels for game setups. If you guys want to play games together, it'd be pretty neat. I love you. I love you too, Johnny. Hi. All right. So now let's get to the build. Now that we've gotten all the hubbub out of the way, feel free to ask questions. Spam me all you want. It's like my laptop trying to run games. Yeah, whenever I do YouTube videos on OBS here, for some reason it lags everything up. So unfortunately, we can't show it off. I should have just grabbed the actual video, but the file is locked somewhere. Any way to get a sponsorship? If you guys are ever interested in sponsorships, all you'd have to do is email marketing@originpc.com with a full sponsorship proposal deck. We take those very seriously. We'll peep them out. Make sure it's a nicely written out deck, though. Don't just say, I want free PC, which we get a lot of those emails, or I can has free PC. Doesn't work. That's not how you get sponsorships. Or hey, I'm starting this YouTube channel. Can I have a free PC so I can do it? That's not how sponsorships work. Is the CEO in the video? He is in the video. He's pointing to the board in the conference room.
Yeah, the plans for next year's streaming.
Yeah, our stream plans for 2017. Please free PC, me good, Inglando. I'm trying to build a PC, but I was wondering what to do for a build. Watch a lot of YouTube videos, man. Watch Linus videos. Watch other videos that just teach you step by step how to do it. That's how I learned how to build mine. I didn't watch Linus videos, obviously, because Linus wasn't around back then. But I did watch instructional videos, VHS. Believe it or not, I know those don't exist anymore, but they did, and that's what I watched. One day you should do a viewer build. We vote for the parts on a straw poll and give it away. You know, we actually had that thought a while back. That's really cool that you bring that up. It might still happen in the future, who knows? But yeah, that's something like we definitely want to do. I already did it last time. You said you don't have budget for it, but now I wrote so much more after 5 months. Awesome, man. So we'll definitely peep it again. Make sure it we'll look it over again. Hopefully. Good luck to you. Or GBC, what shall I upgrade first for BF1? My old rusty GTX 950 or my AMD 950? Probably the graphics card. I would do the graphics card. Or GBC, don't have a big channel yet. Already 6,000 subscribers, but I need a better PC. Awesome, man. Well, we try to work with everyone, so we'll see what we can do. Know much on the CVJ 10 series overheating business. Reckon the new BIOS update is actually going to fix the issue. It did. I have one at my house, and I haven't seen an issue. I'm very close with EVGA, and EVGA has awesome support. So they've assured me that everything is working flawlessly. So yeah, it's going to be okay. Everyone, it's going to be okay. I promise you. What's the price? This PC, probably MSRP is at around 5,000, I'd say. It's pretty bulky PC. It's pretty beefy. Can I send you my PC and you will upgrade it? Of course I would pay. Honestly, I don't know if we do that. I've gotten asked that before, and I don't know if that's a thing we do. You're probably better off emailing sales@originpc.com to ask. That's probably your best bet. I'm the CEO in disguise. Huh, Kevin? Bye. What's up, Mio? How you doing? Bye. Have a good one, man. I got to talk to you about something later, maybe in your stream Friday. All right, man. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, tonight I'm off on the stream, but I do stream tomorrow, so feel free to join me there. I'm going to be streaming Dishonored 2 and then finishing off some Witcher. What do I upgrade first, my i5 4690K or the GTX 970? PC is mainly for gaming. They're both pretty good for gaming right now, but if you want to upgrade anything, I always say upgrade the GPU first. Yeah, that's a pretty good PC you got there, RuneScape. Can I buy the case separate? Shipping and taxes to Europe is very expensive. Unfortunately, we do not sell the case separately. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, Origin PC, do you overclock your X99 Mobo? My Asus Sabertooth X99 keeps crashing. Do you have tips? We don't. Actually, I don't think we have that Mobo, or do we? Yeah, we do have that Mobo. We don't overclock the motherboards. We overclock the CPUs. We do our own Mobo settings. Do you have one of our PCs, or is it just a PC that you have built at home? Thanks. So you're going to play some Battlefield 1, but going to keep the stream open my other monitor. Awesome. Yeah, 2 monitors for the win. That is the truth. Ain't that the truth? Need more goat. I agree with that. Can you do a buy one, get one free? No, unfortunately. EVJ booked me for a sweet tour at CES when I was tiny and no one else would. I love those guys. They're awesome, awesome group, Ballistic. I remember seeing you there at that CES. Was it the same CES we saw each other? Do you sponsor any games with this hosting a live tournament too? Not sure what you mean by that. Like, have we hosted live tournaments for games? We haven't done that, but we do community games. Once my finger heals up, I'm planning to do an Origin PC community Battlefield 1 game where we'll all jump on Discord and play together. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully by then they'll have the private servers up and we can rent a private server. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. I heard there was a giveaway. There's 3 giveaways going on right now on our website. You can type !giveaway in chat and the links will pop up for you. MSI Gaming M7 or the Gigabyte, both very good. Really comes down to personal preference. If you're asking what I would choose, I would probably go with the MSI one. I just like the MSI stuff. Do you think the wait for the new AMD cards is worth, or should I get a GTX 1070 on Black Friday? Dude, that's completely up to you. Depends on what you normally go with. I have a 1080 at home and I absolutely love it. So that's my tip. It was the year before that, before I could get into any parties and stuff. Ah, gotcha. What happened to your finger? Playing football outside. My man John here threw me a wild pass, and I tried to catch it badly, and it just jammed both my middle finger and my ring finger, and it's been bruised. I've been only able to type with one hand for a full week now. It's actually a lot better. I was doing typing a little bit today. It hurts, though. My emails come out slow, so if you've emailed me and you haven't gotten a response yet, that is why, and I apologize.
Disclaimer, it was a perfect pass.
Spoiler alert. Is someone knocking?
I think so.
Hello? Hello? Just heard a rat-tat-tat on my door. What's up, man?
Oh, you guys are taking pictures here? Ready?
Yeah.
I'm missing a box. Accessory box.
Ask Lewis. Do you like your job? I love my job, thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have your PC. I built it myself. Yeah, oh man, I was going to tell you to call our support. Man, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the board myself. Google is your best friend, though. That's my tip. It was the Asus X99 motherboard with the Intel 6800K. I can't get it to overclock, even with the easy overclock in the BIOS. Any tips? Oh, the easy overclock in the BIOS, by the way. Those that come with the boards aren't the best thing for overclocking. My personal recommendation would be to not overclock it at all if that's the case. But if you go on Google or YouTube, chances are you'll find how to overclock with that board. You can actually search, like that's how I started overclocking as well. I just looked it up, like, hey, what's the best overclock settings for this board? And then you can kind of mess around with it. It's always recommended that you go a little bit lower than what they recommend and move up from there just to keep testing it, because you never know how it's going to work. What to do if you have no friends and people who bully you? Stand up and speak out, man, okay? Don't ever get bullied. Stand up, speak out, ask for help, find friends. There's always going to be someone out there that you can get along with and hang out with. Be positive, stay positive, be yourself. Don't ever let anyone bully you out of not being yourself. A lot of the best people I know are quirky and weird, and it's perfectly okay, and that's awesome. I'm quirky and weird, and look, I landed this sweet gig where I get to talk crap in front of a camera while my friend builds PCs. So, be yourself, man. I hope that helps. Can I get some Bible thumps in chat for that thoughtful message? My phone is going bananas. I'm pretty weird. I know you're pretty weird, man. And I like you anyways. Why is your pal not wearing an anti-static band? He is. He's wearing it on his ankle. OrGPC, is it good that I'm 15 and I can build any PC by myself? And do you know if there's any job places worth studying about PCs because my parents don't like this idea? Absolutely, man. All you have to do is, when you sign up to college, computer engineering is the best thing if you want to continue building awesome rigs. That's what I started off at school, then I switched to biology, and then I went back to computer engineering, and then I finished off with computer information technologies. What's the size of the monitor I'm using? 27-inch, yeah. Hey, man, what should I get? A BenQ 27-inch 1440p or 27-inch 120 hertz or 24-inch 144 hertz? So if you could get a 27-inch with 144 hertz, then do that. 1440p. But if you're just looking for something to look nice and you don't play a lot of first-person shooters, 140 hertz isn't necessary. It's not really necessary for most people. But once you start using it, you'll really see the difference, and you probably wouldn't want to go back after that. Is your friend Hungarian? His mustache is. His mustache is the anti-static band. That's right. I switched to computer engineering. Yeah, nice. The Mannequin video was 10:10, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Thanks,
dude.
guys.
I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. We did that this morning, believe it or not. We filmed that this morning. Nice. I studied computer engineering at Virginia Tech. Sweet, dude. Afternoon, Origin PC family. What's up, Mana? Yeah, I didn't see you on my stream last night. I was playing Witcher again for you. Origin PC, what are some good AMD CPUs that you recommend? All the new ones are really fantastic. All the new ones that have come out, I like them a lot. The new Zen ones that they've been talking about and everyone's been raving over are really, really fantastic. I can't wait to get to test here. But I have high hopes that they're going to be something stellar. So if you're thinking about getting a new CPU, I would probably hold off until those are released. What program do you prefer for PC benchmarks? For CPU benchmarking, Prime 95. For RAM benchmarking, memory benchmarking, what's the one that we use?
Links?
Lynx. Lynx is good. GPU benchmarking, I always go with Heaven or FutureMark. PC Mark's also really good because it kind of tests everything all together. Those are the ones I use at home. Is a laptop giveaway worldwide? Yes, it is. Should I get an anti-static band before I build my computer? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not completely necessary. You could definitely ground yourself by touching metal before you start handling the delicate parts. But it's
Better to be
recommended.
safe
They're
than
not that
sorry.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the founder, leader at Origin PC, or are you just a streamer? I'm the community leader here. I'm not the founder of Origin PC now. Wife time koozie. Gotcha, man. No problem. I forgive you then. You changed my mind. I'm thinking about going to America, across the world to study computer engineering. Thank you, man. Awesome, dude. That'd be great. Is this my PC? Yes, it is, sir. What is going on, Level Cap? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Did you see our Mannequin challenge video, Level Cap? We just uploaded it today on our YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome. I hope you like it, bro. I was just showing off your channel to the guys and telling them how I watch your videos for all my Battlefield 1 tips. By the way, dude, I wanted to talk to you. Hopefully. Oh, Freytag with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Freytag. Hey, guys, first of all, give Freytag a big welcome. He's a good friend of ours, and we love that dude to death. 100% of our proceeds here, whether it be from subscriptions or donations, go directly to St. Jude's. You're never required to subscribe, but if you do, just know it's going to a good place. Thank you for that love. Can we get some hype in chat for Freytag, man? Good, man. Sorry I'm a little late. I didn't see the video. I'm going to launch a video promoting this in a sec. Awesome, dude. So Level Cap, once the rent a servers come out for Battlefield, we're thinking about renting one and doing like an Origin PC game night for Battlefield 1, and we'd love to have you there, and I'd love to have you on my team because obvious reasons. I don't want to play against you. So yeah, I'll let you know when that happens. I'm going to email all our partners and stuff when that goes down, but we'd love to have you there, man. I'm going to host tournaments for a game called Nebulous. Let me know if you want to get featured. I'm not too familiar with the game. I'd have to check that out. But we're always interested in doing cool things. Heck yeah, man. I'm pumped for private servers. Yeah, dude. Me too. Me too. We're going to do an Origin PC game night. It's going to be a lot of fun. I was showing everyone your video of best weapons per class. I take that very seriously. I've unlocked every one of those weapons for all the classes that you recommended. I'm still waiting for you to visit my PC that you promised. I don't think I promised that. What upcoming CPUs were you just talking about? I heard only part of it. The AMD Zen CPUs that everyone's talking about and writing articles about. It's only a mobile game yet? Oh, cool. What is up, Kuziel? What's up, Spanish guy? How you doing, my friend? Kuziel's the best at BF1. I could say this because this is G-rated, but he drops something of mine when he plays. My Twitch Prime sum expired today, and I can't subscribe to you guys. Oh, sorry, Shutterpop. It's okay though, man. Don't feel bad. Awesome, glad it helped. I also recommend that Model 10A factory. This thing is a beast. For which class is that for? Is that for the support class? Hi, I'm from Bulgaria. Can you build a custom PC for me? We do ship worldwide, so check out originpc.com and see what we can do for you. How can my friend get sponsored? How can I help? So if you ever need or you want to get, you're thinking about getting sponsored and you have requests to get sponsored, all you have to do is email marketing@originpc with your sponsorship proposal deck. We look at all those and see what we can do with everyone. Assault, gotcha. It's assault gun. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll check that out. With over 10 million downloads. Damn. That's awesome, dude. Level Cap, how's your girlfriend feeling about your new girlfriend being built? This sweet peppers. So guys, in chat again, if you're curious about the specs, you can see them scrolling down here. You can also type !build in chat or !specs in chat, and they'll pop up in chat. Also, we're running 3 giveaways. You can type !giveaway in chat. We're giving away an Eon 15X. We're giving away 20 keys for Hyperlight Drifter, and we're giving away 2 keys for Dishonored 2 thanks to Green Man Gaming. So make sure to sign up for those. The Dishonored and Hyperlight Drifter, those contests end tomorrow. So sign up quickly for those. For the Eon 15X, that contest ends on the 23rd, and we will announce the winners on the 25th on originpc.com. Wife is always jelly of my PC. Can you follow me back on Twitter so I could DM you? You keep missing my tweets. Make sure to just tweet at me. Let me know that you're trying to get with me on something, and I will definitely follow you. Sorry, Back Cow. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot. Chat's moving pretty quick right now, and it's only going to get quicker. So if you guys have any questions right now, ask them now, because as soon as Level Cap promotes this, it's going to get crazy in here. Will any of the new AMD CPUs be better than the 6700K? Hard to tell at this point, since no one's really gotten their hands to test it. Only AMD has them. You'll start seeing that once the reviews start pumping out. They always do analyses where they compare the best Intel CPU to the current CPUs that are supposed to compete against it. So you'll find out then. The mustache is back. The mustache never left. How often have you said shipped worldwide yet? I've actually only said it once so far this stream, so that's got to be a new record. Is America cool? Thinking about moving there in 2020. I love it, man. Lived here my whole life. No complaints thus far. Back cow, we don't talk about politics in here. In here, it's only for gaming and tech, my friend. If you're curious about politics, though, I implore you to go to twitter.com or facebook.com, and guaranteed, no matter who you're following, you will see plenty of stuff written about it. Slaying Dragon with the sub. Give him some love, everyone. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Hashtag for the kids in chat, please. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Origin PC CEO in the chat. I wonder how many years my i7-4790K is good. It's going to be good for quite some time, Jeff, for sure. My birthday's right after the laptop giveaway. If I win, it's the perfect gift I would ever have in my life. Absolutely. Do the beginning weapon, the BF1, suck on purpose to make you buy others? Not at all, man. I used the assault gun for. I still use the assault gun, the first gun that you start off with. The scout gun also. I love the one for the medic. The support one I'm kind of iffy about, but I don't really play support all that much. Who do I contact about a job building PCs for Origin PC? All you'd have to do is email careers@originpc.com with your resume, and we will take a look for you for sure. I just built a 6800K DDR4 3200 Asus Rampage 5 edition. I should be good for a while. Absolutely, man. That's a beast PC. Congratulations. I usually don't suck as bad as I do in BF1. I'm usually not as good as I am in BF1. I suck at FPS games, but I've gotten pretty damn good at Battlefield. I think it's because I've been playing it so much. I love it. A lot of starting guns are great. Sniper starting gun is awesome, absolutely. Medic gets the M1907, which isn't bad. I like it a lot. I haven't, Level Cap, I haven't played BF1 in over a week, and I'm dying inside. I injured my finger, and I can't play anything with a keyboard, and it sucks. Hopefully by this weekend I'll be good to go, though. I tried playing a few games the other night. First I tried it with a controller, and I was like, nope, That's not going to happen. So I switched to the keyboard, and I was able to get through 2 games before it started aching. So at least I can get a little bit of a fix. I've watched dozens of these live builds, and I'm always amazed at the design of the Origin PC cases. They're so sexy to nerds like me. They are, man. I've seen, you can't imagine how many of these cases I've seen in my career here, and I'm still in awe. They're so awesome, dude. They're beautiful, and they're only improving. I have nightmares of hand injuries, man. I don't think I can make it. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. You hurt your finger the day I got BF1 koozie. I know, man, and I've promised to play with you. We'll definitely play as soon as I'm back at it. Whenever I'm streaming it, you're all welcome to join me, 100%. We need to play some BF1. Kevin, I was just talking to him about them. I told him that when we have the private servers up, we're hopefully going to rent one, even for a short time, just so we could have a few Origin PC game nights. And he already said he would be there. How do you get into the computer building field, like what you guys do? What did you go to school for? So how I got into this job and what I went to school for is it's kind of tricky because it didn't really pertain at the time. I started building PCs when I was younger. I watched instructional videos, VHS tapes that my mom bought me, which was really sweet of her. I also had some friends and family that built computers, so they taught me stuff. And I built a bunch. I had a little private business when I was younger that I would just build computers for friends and family and people that they knew. So that was a good time. I got a job here because I knew one of the founders, and I was able to get a job here. I think most people that apply for assembly, though, it just comes to having PC building experience. Personally, I went to school for computer engineering, and then I switched over to biology for a while. I was a biology major for a bit. And then when I realized that I did not want to do that with my life, I switched back to computer engineering, and then I switched to computer information technologies for IT, and that's what I finished in. Can we have an Origin PC case without buying a PC? Unfortunately, no. How old were you when you built your first PC? I was like 13 or 14, maybe younger than that. Around that age. Battlefield 1 noob. How dare you, Stigs. I'm coming for you, Stigs. Can we have an Origin PC case without buying... No, yeah, I just asked that. How old was your friend when he built his first PC? No, I was... Oh, my friends that taught me? I think they were around the same age. They did it earlier for sure, though. My first PC built when I was 16. It's not as bad as you might think. No, not at all. Especially now in the YouTube era, there's literally hundreds of YouTube videos that will teach you how to build PCs. Thanks, bud. No problem, man. I was 17 when I built mine. What's in your rig? My rig has I have the MSI Titanium Edition Z170 gaming board, which is a sick board. I have 16 gigabytes of Clev memory. I have an Intel 6700K, and I have a GTX 1080, the EVGA FTW. Ask your builder how old he was when he lost his PC virginity.
Me, I'm actually pretty new to this. I started building probably when I was like 20, maybe? Yeah, I would say 20 years old I started building.
Captain Jack Manbun Sparrow. Yeah, so John started building late in the game, but luckily working here, it's given him a ton of experience. And when you see his PC builds, you'll be blown away. Do you build PC in other cases of client? It never hurts to ask. I'm not too sure if we do. Probably not, though. But we do have other cases that aren't our cases available on our site, like the Neurons is a Corsair 350D. How did the tech source build go? It went great, man. It was awesome. Went really, really well, actually. We had a ton of people in here asking a lot of awesome questions. It was great. Damn that mustache, right? I think the new shipping worldwide is your mustache comments. So John has prepped the Mobo, put in the CPU and the RAM already, and now he's installing all the cables, putting the SATA cables in, I believe, so he can begin that sweet, sweet cable management. Why did you upgrade from the i7 4790K to the 6700? Because of the DDR4 RAM? Yes, because of the DDR4 RAM, and I'm the type of person that whenever there's something new, I'm like dead inside until I get it. It's not normal, okay? It wasn't necessary at all. I didn't need the 6700K. All the games I were playing were running just fine. Everything I was doing, I was streaming fine. I was running games fine. I was making YouTube videos okay. Everything was going perfectly. And then I decided to upgrade anyways because I'm just an idiot. Yeah, I'm building it. That's my man bun. What's the price for that PC? This PC probably MSRP is around 5K, I'd say. It's a pretty beastly PC. Maybe a little bit more. I'm just guessing that off the top of my head. A good way to find out, though, and it's fun, you see the specs in chat. You can go on our website and kind of configure it yourself. LevelCap is Bay. Isn't he the best? What was your old GPU before the 1080? A 980 Ti. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Yeah, 5K. This PC is a beast, though. It's got a 6850K. It's got one of the best EVGA motherboards. It's got a Titan X. It's got 32 gigs of RAM. It's got an Intel 1.2 terabyte PCIe SSD. This is a monster rig. I'm building a budget PC, Core i3 6100, GTX 1060. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, that's pretty good for a budget PC, for sure. I love this company. Thank you, Preston. We love you too, man. What's the difference between i3, i5, i7 processors? Not just this one's better. Well, just the speeds on them. That's what really makes them better, per se. The core speeds and how many cores it has. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it, please. The moment you realize this SSD is worth more than my whole PC. LevelCap is in chat. Feel free to ask him anything, boys and girls. I guess the video came out, huh? Because chat's filling up mighty fast.
Is the music down?
Oh yeah, that's right. I turned off the music. Good call. Good call. I knew stuff seemed a little drab. No one told me anything. You're the first one to say something. Remember me from the last stream? What's up, Horizon? Of course. How you all doing? Thank you, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Pile in. One person at a time, please. Single file line. If you guys could start lining up at the back to make room for the rest of the people. We got coffee and muffins in the back. Feel free to help yourselves. It might be a good idea to turn slow mode on. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Good call. Oh, no, I can't. Mods. Mods, help. No, I can't. It's not letting me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Chris with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. Much love. Where are my mods at? Mods. Mods. LevelCap, can you adopt me? Yeah, hold on. I'm going to try to do it right now. It's not working on this end. I don't know why Twitch has had that issue where I can't hit the cog to mess with the chat settings lately. I'm trying to just open it in a different window. That'll probably do it. Hold chat. Spam's going to get outrageously outrageous right now. What is happening? It's not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me for whatever reason. I will have all your babies, don't worry, guys. Nice. Thank you. Slow mode is on. We're good. Thank you for the tip. So guys, just joining, thank you so much for tuning in. A little bit about the Origin PC channel. Well, first of all, we're building a PC for LevelCap. If you guys don't know who LevelCap is, he's this really cool Battlefield 1 YouTuber. I'm just kidding. I'm sure everyone in here knows who LevelCap is. So we're building this epic rig for him. If you guys are curious about the specs, you can type !specs in chat, and it will pop up for you. but I will go over the specs in just a moment. Also, we're running 3 giveaways, guys. We're giving away an Eon 15X laptop, one of our best laptops, equipped with a desktop 6700K and a 980M. So make sure to sign up to that giveaway. We're also giving away 20 keys for Hyperlight Drifter, and we're giving away 2 keys for Dishonored 2. Exclamation point giveaway in chat. We'll pop those links up. I'll also spam them real quick so you guys have the opportunity to type them in. Hold on. Here you go, friends. Make sure to sign up to all our giveaways, okay? Sign up to all our giveaways. If you guys want to join the Origin PC Discord community, you could join us at discord.gg/OriginPC. We're going to be doing some game nights in the future. Battlefield 1 game nights, in fact. So make sure to join us on there so you guys can play Battlefield with the Origin PC fam. Brazil's available to join the giveaways. Yes, all the giveaways are worldwide. Never required. Origin PC, I ran out of electricity last week and my PC shut down when I was about to click shut down. Is it dangerous for my components? It is, but I'm sure your PC is okay right now. Origin makes me a PC each year. It's kind of the best. Gotta go. Bye, chat. Bye, Koozie. Later, show to pop. I'll see you on the stream tomorrow. Hopefully, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so make sure to tune in. Will that PC remove my kidney stones? Maybe. We haven't really tested that on our end, but I'm sure it is possible. So real quick about the PC specs. We're building an Origin PC Millennium with white panels and black internals. The EVGA X99 FTW MOBO, one of the best MOBOs from EVGA. Big thanks to EVGA again for supporting us on this build and pretty much all the builds. They're a fantastic company. The EVGA 1000 watt G2 PSU is going to be powering the whole thing. We have an Intel 6850K as the CPU and an Intel 1.2 terabyte 750 series PCIe SSD. Big thank you to Intel for supporting us in all these live builds as well. Can't thank them enough. 12 gigabyte NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titan SX Pascal, the baddest of the NVIDIA GPU family right now. Origin Frostbite 360 sealed liquid cooling unit is what's going to be cooling the whole shebang. 32 gigabytes of Origin PC branded HyperX memory as well. Is this going to be an editing rig? That's a good question. LevelCap, is it going to be an editing rig? With builds this expensive, is there a reason you opt for an 80 plus gold PSU and not platinum or titanium? The gold rated ones are the ones that have worked best for us traditionally, so it's what we've stuck with. GTX Titan S Pascal, the Pascal is what we're using. I'm so jelly. This PC is awesome. It's pretty sweet. The PC gate is for gaming and editing. Nice. PCIe SSD, yeah, man, one of the best. I love it. Well, I wonder why that one doesn't pop up like the other ones do. Oh no, I've been missing Discord. Duh, I'm a douche. Hold. Niles on Facebook asked 1070 versus the 1060. The 1070, obviously, I mean, as the lines go, it's always the higher the number, the better. So 1050, 1060, 1070, 1080. I can tell you that the 1060 performs very, very well at 1080p. So if you're thinking about the two, the 1070 is probably the best 1080p card. And then at the 1080, of course, is the shit, but that's really meant for higher resolution gaming. But the 1060 is a fantastic card. Malik on FB asks, I have a Genesis Pro with 2 M5000s. I want to have a P5000. Is it possible to SLI Maxwell and Pascal? No. I wouldn't recommend it. You can ask the support. When you ever have questions about your Origin PC, you can actually call our support line. Always. 24-hour lifetime customer support with all our systems. If you ever have questions or you need tips about your current Origin PC, or you have any support issues, of course, you feel free to contact them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Chubo on Facebook asks, is there any way to build a desktop with laptop parts, CPU and GPU? No, unfortunately. I mean, I guess there is. You can kind of modify one and get a laptop motherboard. It wouldn't look very nice, though, and it probably wouldn't perform all that well. Should I upgrade my RAM, or is 4 gigabytes enough? I would definitely upgrade. Definitely upgrade. At this point, even 8 gigabytes is cutting it a little short. If you're just gaming, 8 gigabytes should be fine, but 16 gigabytes is slowly becoming the new standard. What is the shipping cost to Iceland? That's something you're going to have to contact sales for, bud. What's up, Mio? How you doing, man? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. How much is this PC on stream? This stream is about 5K MSRP, maybe. What are the specs and how much? The specs are floating below right here. You can also type !point specs in chat to see the specs pop up. Guys, make sure if you're not following our Twitter feed or any of our social media, we're at OriginPC on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that jazz. We're always posting a lot of cool stuff there. We'll inform you about our live builds, inform you about our promos, any special giveaways we have going on, etc., etc. Hi, mustache guy.
Hey, what's up?
I have 4 gigabytes of RAM on my phone. That's not nice. What budget CPU mobile combo should I upgrade to? Currently at FX 5300. If you want to stay with AMD, I would check out their new line. If you're thinking about switching over to Intel, totally depends, man. The Skylake series is awesome, though. Is there really a need for... I'm sorry, I missed that one. Remember me, dude? Please read. This is my 3rd time I typed this. Of course, Mio. Of course I remember you, man. You were in my stream the other day, I believe. I remember everybody. I'm pretty good with names and faces. I feel cheated. Our manufacturing manager came in and offered me coffee like an hour ago, it feels like. And he since has not returned. Is a 1080 a good investment? Absolutely, man. I just bought one recently and I've never been happier with anything in my life. What is up, Moscow? Thank you for spamming my emotes. I love those emotes. It's called the Koozgasm. Deal with it. Is upgrading to a 1080 from a Gigabyte 980 Ti worth the money? So I just recently did that same upgrade. I'd say yes, because I did it, but it really wasn't necessary. I would say if money's a huge issue, then I would hold off. Is there really a need for 4 gigabyte graphics card instead of 2 gigabytes? So video RAM is definitely important, and you'll definitely see speed increase. It's not 100%. I mean, it is, yes. My answer is yes. What do you guys think of Puget? I love those guys. Those guys are awesome. I'm good friends with them. I'm out. Talk to you guys soon. Later, man. Later, DJ. What budget CPU would you recommend for gaming? Budget CPU would you recommend for gaming? The i5 6600. Probably. I just had a live chat with Origin PC and I asked for a free PC. Nice, Mio. Nice, man. How do you feel about overclocking GPU and CPUs? Always good, man. It's always a lot of fun. You'll see a huge increase in speed, obviously. And it's just fun to do when you're like a huge tech nerd. Just trying to get the highest overclock possible without burning your house down. It's really a good time. I wish I knew more about PCs. Never hurts to ask and watch videos, man. That's kind of why we do these, to kind of entertain people and educate them. Should my i5 4670K stock need an upgrade? I use it combined with the GTX 980. Not necessarily. You should be fine with it. It shouldn't be bottlenecking. Not too bad, anyways. I'm upgrading from a GTX 980 to a 1070. Good idea. You'll definitely see a huge performance increase. Yeah. Did you finish The Witcher yet, Kuzi? No, I did my 3rd playthrough last night. I'm gonna keep going through the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna be done with that game for a while, man. First of all, this whole week I've only streamed like 2 hours every night I've played it, so that doesn't help. But I'm gonna do a lot more hours on the weekend, so we'll see how far we get. I doubt I'm gonna finish it though. Would a 1060 6GB work on 6GB RAM DDR3 with an i3? It would, but you're going to see some bottlenecking for sure. Why should I choose Origin rather than building my... I was just talking shit about you too. I was like, this guy promised me like an hour ago. Thank you for that question. I'm going to get back to it right after I sip this coffee because it's going to supercharge me. And I'm going to answer really quickly.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's why I got up.
Thank you, my man. So someone asked, what's up, Vinci? Someone I asked, why should I buy an Origin PC rather than building my own? Fantastic question. Let me educate you. Let me take another sip of coffee. So OriginPC.com. Origin PC in general is built by gamers, all right? We're all gamers here. We have a passion for this. We bleed for this. We dream about building PCs in our sleep. We dream about building PCs while we're awake. It's pretty amazing. Other than that, seriously, I mean, these are handcrafted by professionals. We put a lot of love and passion into each system that we build. Each one of our systems comes with 24-hour lifetime customer support. So with each system, you could be gaming at 3 in the morning. Your system could have an issue. You could contact us, and someone will be on the line to help you out here, based in the U.S., which is just fantastic, top-notch. Each one of our systems comes with a standard 1-year warranty. When it comes to building systems on your own, you obviously buy parts from a lot of different sources. You might get your motherboard from Asus. You might get your card from EVGA. You might get your RAM from HyperX. You might get your SSD from Samsung. You might get your case from Corsair. You might get your PSU from Corsair as well. If one of those parts would go wrong, the warranty on them, if you did get the warranty on them, would have to go directly through that company to RMA them. That causes a bit of a hassle, especially if your PSU and your motherboard go bad at the same time or at different times. You're going to have to ship those out to different companies, pay for the shipping, do all this nonsense. With the warranty here, you're covered, and you only have to go to one source for it, and that is us. If you ever have an issue with your system or just general questions about your PC in general, you'll be able to contact us 24 hours a day and just ask about your PC. And you can even just call and say, hey man, I really love my system. Thank you guys so much for this. And someone will be on the line for you. Aside from just that, you're joining the Origin PC family. You're part of our community. We have a lot of love for those that have supported us throughout these years. You get this badass case that you can't really get anywhere else. That's a big plus. Did I say it all? Oh, you'll be the envy of all your friends. There you go. Did I do good, guys? Do you ship to Europe? Yes, we ship worldwide. Finally! Woohoo! Yeah, we ship worldwide, guys. Show off that Titan in the camera.
Yeah.
Scott, my man, with 20 months of subscription. Thank you so much, Scott, for always supporting us. Hashtag for the kids in chat. Please subs. We love you, Scott.
This is the Titan X.
Check it out. Talk a little bit about that sexy card and how sexy it looks. Just talk about how sexy it looks.
I mean, this has to be one of the most amazing cards I think I've ever seen. Despite the technology, look at the design on this thing.
Look at that bad boy. Drool, chat, drool. Will Origin PC use the AMD Zen in the future? So we're launch partners with AMD, Intel, Samsung, NVIDIA. So anything that they launch, we will have available on our site immediately. Why doesn't he wear ESD cord? He has it on his ankle, bud. Will the FS6350 bottleneck a GTX 1060? No, it shouldn't. Pretty fast CPU. Titan XP is much faster than a 1080. That is correct. Do we really have 1,337 viewers? We got elite viewers. Yo, our elite viewers. Guys, for those of you just joining us, welcome. First of all, thank you for hanging out in the Origin PC stream. Make sure to shoot us a follow if you like what you see. We're always doing this, and we're going to be doing a lot more cool stuff in the future. My name's Kuzi. That's at KuziL on Twitter and Twitch. I'm also a streamer. Just saying. Come check me out sometime. My man over here is John. That's John Tifford on Instagram. JONTIFFORD. Make sure to check him out. He posts a lot of cool pictures of PCs and other cool things. So check him out on Instagram. We're doing 3 giveaways right now. We're giving away an Eon 15X laptop. We're giving away 20 keys to Hyperlight Drifter. We're giving away 2 keys for Dishonored 2. That's all on our Twitter right now. You can go check them out. Go click the links. Go sign up. 2 of those giveaways end tomorrow. The Eon 15X giveaway ends on the 23rd. Winners announced on the 25th on OriginPC.com. Make sure to check that out. My CPU is way too hot when I'm gaming. What can I do about it? So a good thing to do is make sure that there's enough thermal paste on there still. Try to reapply the thermal paste. Sometimes it does get clunked up and causes overheating. Make sure your fans are clean, not dusty. That's all that really can help if it's getting hot just out of nowhere. Reapply thermal paste would be my first thing. Or my first thing would be to dust out your fans. Make sure your fans aren't getting clogged and the airflow in your case is still working properly. Make sure there's nothing wrong with your cooler, your CPU cooler. And then if all else fails, reapply thermal paste on your CPU. Performance increase from the 1070 to 970. How much? It's a pretty big. I say about 20% increase, something around that. Do you offer cases meant for airflow and low noise? Yes, our cases. We built it just for that reason. I'm 13 years old. Can I work for Origin PC? No, man. I'm sorry. You can't apply for an internship, though. I believe we have. Do we even do like young guys in internship? Have we had someone under 18?
I know under 18, but I don't know about that young.
That young, yeah. I don't know.
16.
You might want to contact careers@originpc.com and find out, man.
Yeah.
Should I upgrade my 960 or should I get a GTX Titan X or 1080? Yes, to both of those things. Why have there been so many PC builds recently? So this only happens on special occasions, usually when we sign up a sponsorship. It just so happens that we've gotten a lot recently, so that's why. We're going to be, the streams here are going to be a regular thing, though, in the future. Not just PC builds. We're going to be doing like gaming talk shows. We're going to have Let's Plays and all sorts of cool stuff that we have planned. Phrasing. What did I say? What did I miss? What webcam do you have? We have the Logitech C270s. Is there a big difference between the 970 and the 1060? Yes, there is a big difference. I would say about a 10% performance increase, maybe 10 to 15%. Is water cooling worth the money? So if you're doing a custom loop, it's really mostly for show. And it's awesome. It looks beautiful, and it does the one key thing about water cooling is that you can water cool your GPU, your CPU, and your motherboard with it, which is really, really neat. It looks super awesome. There is some maintenance involved in that, so buyer beware. But there is something called sealed liquid cooling units, which John could show you real quick.
Yep.
These are what's called sealed liquid cooling units. These are my personal favorite. It's just the radiator attached to the hose, attached to the CPU cooler itself, and it runs a loop inside of it. Since it's sealed, there is no need for maintenance, and it keeps your CPU just as cool. They are fantastic. Highly recommend everyone go out and get one. They come in 120 millimeter, 240 millimeter, and 360, which you see there. Those are available on our website, the Origin PC branded ones, originpc.com/gearshop. Other companies also sell them, like Corsair has one called the H100i, which is fantastic, so check those out. What GPU would you recommend for a budget of 200 to 300? The 1070, I think, is around there, if not the 1060. The 1060. Just built my buddy's computer. We're running SLI 1080s. Should have gone with the Titan instead. Not necessarily. It depends on what he's doing. Even the 1080 might be a bit much. The dual 1080s. How does this guy maintain such a beautiful mustache? I'll let him answer that. I'll allow it.
No, what?
You can go ahead and answer. How do you maintain such a beautiful mustache?
All right. Well, I lotion. No, I'm playing. Actually, right now this is natural, man. I don't have any product in it right now, but usually I do use a wax to keep it in this form. But yeah.
There you go. Wax, baby. Wax, wax, baby. Do you guys want a distributor or dealer in Russia? We don't have that now. I don't know if we want it. And maybe that's something you would have to talk to the founders about. To the higher ups. I'm just but a lowly pleb. Does my 4690K bottleneck a GTX 1080? So the thing about those 10 series cards, they're so powerful. I don't think there's a CPU out there that doesn't bottleneck them. Aside from like the 10 cores and the 8 cores and all those crazy CPUs. It's not a big significant bottleneck though. Will there be issues with Windows 10 if I upgrade my CPU and motherboard? No. The only thing is that you're going to have to reactivate Windows when you upgrade your CPU and motherboard. So if you currently have your activated Windows, you put in a new CPU and motherboard, it's going to tell you you have not activated Windows, or this Windows is running, or pirated Windows, blah, 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 whatever it says when you're not activated on Windows. So you're going to have to call Windows support or do live chat with them to get that fixed. Tell Mustache Man I appreciate his cable management. All right, he appreciates you. John, you're almost done with the fucking PC. Been streaming for an hour. What's the price on this PC? This PC is about 5K MSRP, I'd say. Slaying Dragon with the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Slaying Dragon. Welcome back to the Origin PC family. Much love. Hashtag for the kids in chat. Please, chat, please. Subs, please. Are they using custom cables? We're using custom sleeve cables, yes. Right?
Yep.
Black sleeves, yeah.
Yeah. EVGA black.
Are you guys going to overclock on stream? No, unfortunately we don't give away our special sauce on stream. I don't know. I've talked to them about doing it in the future, but we do a lot of stuff that's kind of like particular to us. So we don't want to give away our secrets, you know? It's like Coke telling the ingredients for Coke. We don't want to do it. How do you clean a mouse pad? Like this.
I thought that was going to be a good answer for that one because I need it too.
How long have you been working there? I've been working at Origin PC for 3 years now, I'd say. Will it run MS Paint, yo? Yes. I'm currently using a PC with a Radeon 260X combination with FX 6300. Should I upgrade something or should I just swap my entire rig out? I would upgrade if you're going to upgrade anything on there right now, maybe the graphics card. The mousepad can be washed in yes, of course. It can be washed in a washing machine depending on the material of it, of course. Not if it's a hard one. I didn't mean to be sarcastic. I just thought it. I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry. Oh shit. What's bottlenecking new around here? So bottlenecking is when you have a super high-end piece of equipment. Let's say you have like a GTX 1080 and you have like a third gen CPU or something like that. Since it's a much slower CPU, it's going to bottleneck. What that means, it's going to kind of hinder the performance of the 1080 because it is so fast that it's pumping all this information through there and it can't keep up. So it kind of truncates the speed in a way. Does that make sense? Can it run Crysis? I'm sure it could run Crysis, but all it matters is if it could run Battlefield 1. Am I right? Am I right, Level Cap? Can a 1050 Ti run BF1 on ultra wide? Ultra wide, probably not. You can, but it wouldn't be like ultra settings. So I'm pretty sure the bottlenecking on my 7760 GTX at the Moaning i7 1070 or the 1080 better in the long run. If you can afford the 1080, then go for the 1080. It's always good to future-proof yourself for sure. Do you ever use anything on your head like polish or something? No, I don't. Word, it's all about BF1. Are you doing 4K, 2K, or 1080 gaming? Oh, that's for LevelCap, sorry. Is the MSI GTX 960 4 gigabytes and i7 6700K enough for BF1, etc. on high? On high, yeah, you should be fine. When you can upgrade your GPU, I'd say go for it, though. If you can do it, do it. Level Cap, what do you do for a living? So I'll just ask that question. YouTube. Last question. Should I upgrade from FX 6300 CPU to any other kind of CPU, or should I just overclock it? That's really up to you, man. If you're really seeing, like if you're trying to stream and it's hindering you, there are faster CPUs out there. I leave you to judge which one you want. But yeah. I'll stop bothering you with my bald questions. They don't bother me, bud. I love trolls. I love trolled, and I love being trolled, and I love trolls in general. It's just fun. It's fun to respond back. Combat trolls with trolling. RAID controller, is it worth it? Depends on how many hard drives you have and how many raids you're planning on doing. Just got a 960 GPU, but my CPU is AMD 4100 quad core. What decently priced CPU would you recommend? Look at the AMD FX series. For sure. Will there be Origin PC local stores in the future? Not too sure, man. It's definitely not in an immediate plan. Want to know your opinion. i7 6700K, GTX 960, 8GB of RAM, 7200 RPM HDD. What's bottlenecking here? Running a little slow and I want to upgrade something. Probably the RAM, more than likely. 8GB of RAM and maybe the GPU. Could do a little bit of upgrading at this point. But not so much the GPU. Focus on upgrading your RAM. Do you ship to Mars? Not yet. Hopefully in the future, though. Or we do ship to Mars. We just haven't gotten any orders from there yet. Thinking about running BF1 on the ultra wide and medium to high with 1050 Ti right now. Yeah, that should be able to handle it. What should I expect for my 4790K when overclocking? I got to knock to you could probably take that pupper up to like 4.7, 4.8. What GPU would you recommend with the i5 4790K? Anything in the 9 series is going to be really good with it. Even the 10 series cards are going to be fine. Will BF1 work on an i3? Yeah. So BF1 has been heralded for being able to perform on really, really low-end systems. And it can. I've seen it. It's pretty awesome. You'd have to run it in DX11, obviously, but... I have a 4690K GTX 970, 16GB of RAM. Is anything bottlenecking? No, you should be good there. Bendy Straw. Is there a performance difference between DDR4 and DDR3? Yes, DDR4 is obviously much faster. What's the best budget GPU to go with the i5 6500? Mainly BF1, ARMA 3, and H1Z1. Take a look at the 1060, man. 1060 or 1070. 1060 should be fine. The X11 is DirectX 11. It's kind of like the graphics encoder that Windows has. What are the main reasons to buy from Origin as opposed to any other competitor? So all of our systems, first of all, we have this awesome case that's been built and manufactured by us. It's been designed by us and it's beautiful. Show it off. Looking so nice there. Also, all of our systems comes with 24-hour lifetime customer support. That means no matter what time, what day, if you're gaming on your PC and something were to happen, or if you have any questions, you can call our support line based here in the US and they will be able to help you out. Also, all of our systems come with a standard 1-year warranty. All of our systems are built by guys like us, man. We're all gamers. We're really passionate about this. We're really passionate about PC building and PC gaming. So you got that trust in us. Other than that, we're just really, really cool. I got a 4790K, 8 gigabytes of RAM, Asus Radeon R9, 2800X, 3 gigabytes. Anything bottlenecking? No. Like I would always upgrade the RAM, man. Always go with 16 gigs. While multiplayer on BF1 is causing major CPU bottlenecks on decent CPUs, the campaign itself runs smooth. It does. It's awesome. I didn't know that about the multiplayer. I haven't experienced that personally. Do you guys offer a capture card in your builds? If so, which ones? Yeah, we have AverMedia and Elgato capture cards available. Narciso on Facebook asks, i5 6600K or i5 4690K for a gaming CPU. Always go, if you're trying to purchase right from the rip, always go with the most recent one. So Skylake all the way, the 6600K, my friend. Why 4 times 8 gigabytes of memory instead of 2 times 16 gigabytes of memory? So 4-channel memory is always faster. My AMD FX 8350 bottlenecks with my 970. Does it? I used to have that exact same build and I didn't experience any bottlenecking. What GPU should I get for putting inside of my system with the AMD A10 7700K so I play Battlefield 1? What GPU should I get? Go with like a 1070 or 1060. What is the highest end PC you can build? Whatever you can possibly imagine, we can do it and have probably done it already. LEDs, yeah, all of our cases come with LEDs and UV lights. Your voice is love. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It's the Koozie Love Hour.
So, thank you guys for tuning in to the Koozie Love Hour here on OPC FM. Up next, Lionel Richie. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Since you like Trolls so much, are you going to watch the movie Trolls? Yes. Yes. So I got a 1070 GTX 5820K, 16 GB of RAM, 500 for Windows. What do you think? Fantastic build, Dan. Nice build. What's the most expensive build you've delivered to a customer, and what specs did it have? So I believe it was around $25,000, maybe $30,000. It was a fully custom built case. We had to custom build ourselves. It was about as tall as I am. It had about 72 different fans in it, 4 Titan X's, a 5960X, like 30 hard drives, SSDs and mechanical hard drives. Actually, no, I think, did it have a 5960X or did it have dual Xeons? It might have had dual CPUs.
No, yeah, I think that one was dual CPU.
Dual CPU, 128 gigabytes of RAM, like that many fans, and it was completely liquid cooled from top to bottom. Could it run Crysis 3? Yes. I think it'd blast you back in time if you wanted it. What budget should I get for putting inside of my system? Oh, I just answered that. The 1070 or the 1060, Yannick? What was his use for a PC? That's insane. I have no idea. I think he just wanted to show it off to his friends, to be honest. LevelCap is on YouTube, so youtube.com/LevelCapGaming. Can one of the mods spam that in chat for anyone that is not following LevelCap on YouTube to please do so? Didn't they build Lyric's PC too? We did. We did. Look, I'm wearing a shirt right now. Andrew on Facebook asks, I'm running an i7 4700K GTX 780 Z87 motherboard, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabyte SSD. How outdated is this rig? Not that outdated at all. I'd say you're on the last generation, which is not too bad. Not too shabby. Koozie, would overclocking decrease the lifetime of your CPU by a lot? Not by a lot, and it depends on how high you go on the overclock, but overclocking does decrease the lifespan of your CPUs. And that is especially when you go with high overclocks, because it's just running at a higher speed and a higher heat than normal at all times. It doesn't decrease the lifespan by that much though. It's not crazy. You'd probably upgrade anyway before it ever ran out on you. If I were to buy a 1060 with my AMD 6300 6-core, would I bottleneck? Probably not. No, you should be good. How can I get this guy's job? You gotta be cool. You gotta grow the sexy beard.
Yeah, you gotta grow a mustache.
You gotta grow a mustache. You gotta rock backwards caps. You gotta have this sexy radio voice. You gotta be good at interacting with chat. You gotta know about computers. You gotta be around 5'7" and have a semi-athletic build. Albert on Facebook asks, can you recommend me a motherboard better than the MSI Gaming N7 but the same price? That's one of my favorite motherboards, so I wouldn't recommend you getting anything else. I love that motherboard. But also look at the Asus lines, and the EVGA lines are also very good. I'm Mr. Mises. With an Intel Core i7 4790. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Would an Intel Core i7 4790 and 970 bottleneck and be able to run BF1? No, it wouldn't bottleneck, and yes, it would be able to run BF1. Hey, dude, hold on. Whoa. Hey, dude, listen. I have an i5 6500 GTX 1060. God damn, why doesn't it say 1060? Oh, I can't read it. Please, please. Oh, forget it. I'm sorry, man. I missed your question. Feel free to ask it again. I have an i5 2500K DDR3 4x4 gigabytes 1070. What CPU should I upgrade to? If you want to stay on, you're gonna have to upgrade your motherboard, CPU, and RAM in order to get to the next generation. So when you're ready to do so, look at the 6700K MSI and DDR4 RAM. Hey, dude, listen. I have i5 6500 GTX 1060 GB RAM. BF1 Ultra, I get 65 to 70 FPS. Why? Please help me. That's awesome, dude. Why are you complaining? That's about what you would normally get. 6600K to 6700K for gaming. Personal preference. If you have the money for the 6700K, always go for the better one, though. Play some McDonald. Give us some McDonald. We came from somewhere back in a long ago. Does a great job answering questions and interacting with the viewers. Oh man, thank you. Thank you, bro. Someone just tweeted that. What's up, Koozie? What's up? Nope. Shock. How you doing, man? Built my first PC last week. Still hyped about it. Fantastic. What do you just say? What CPU? Look at the 6700K. Specs are floating right down here. You could also type exclamation point specs or exclamation point build in chat, and it will pop up. I can remember my dad building our PCs in the early 90s when the 386 and 46 computers were a thing. Damn, I'm old. I'm old too, man. I feel you. Ja feels. What's the recommended amount of dedicated WAM? LevelCap is getting another PC from you guys. Of course. He loves us. We love him. We'll give him PCs until he's old and gray. So guys, for those of you hanging out in chat that have not done so already, make sure to follow Origin PC on all their social media. At Origin PC on everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Did I miss anything? All of them. All the things. Also, make sure to follow LevelCap on his YouTube, youtube.com/LevelCap. My name is Koozie. That is at KoozieL, KOOZYL, on Twitter and Twitch. Feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm always answering PC questions on Twitter and Twitch as well. So you guys, if I miss your questions here and you want to catch me later, those are two great avenues to catch me on. My man John over here is John Tifford, JONTIFFORD on Instagram. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. Our CEO, Mr. Kevin Washleski, Origin PC CEO, on Twitter, on Twitch. Make sure to follow him there too. He's also very interactive with the fans on Twitter. So make sure to follow us all there. If you have any more questions for us during or after the stream, feel free to hit us up at your earliest convenience. For those of you who missed it earlier, we're running 3 giveaways right now. One for Eon 15X, another one for 20 keys for Hyperlight Drifter, and 2 keys for Dishonored 2. Those links are available in chat and also available on our Twitter. 2 of those giveaways end tomorrow. The Dishonored 2 with Green Man Gaming ends tomorrow, and the Hyperlight Drifter giveaway ends tomorrow. The Eon 15X giveaway ends on the 23rd of this month. On the 25th, we will be announcing the winners on OriginPC.com. So not only will you win one of our laptops, but your name will be plastered on our website. Super exciting stuff. You could show your friends, show your family, be the envy of all your loved ones. It's going to be epic and great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's live build. We're doing this again for LevelCap, youtube.com/LevelCapGaming. Please make sure to peep his channel out. He's a fantastic YouTuber, mainly focuses on Battlefield, and is your #1 source for any and all Battlefield knowledge. Do not sub to him. Like how I said that in a double negative way. Sweet. Is the MSI X99A motherboard good? Fantastic motherboard, man. Did Lyric get a better... What? I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I missed it. Whew. Is it possible that you can destroy my MacBook? Absolutely, man. Bring it right over and I'll give it a swift kick. I have a 6900K overclocked from 3.2 to 4. Is there any tiny voltage increase from 1 point? Would that decrease the lifetime by a lot? Not at all, Button Boy. That should be okay, man. Does an i7 3770K bottleneck a GTX 1070? No, it should not. It should not, Scholastic. Should it run smoothly on 1440p? Not so smooth, depending on the settings you use. Hey, can you recommend a good-looking case with good airflow and a price range of $100? Thanks in advance. It's kind of a tough price range, but I'd look at Fractal, I'd look at Corsair, and I'd look at NZXT. Right? Did I say that right? Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, great feed. I have a GeForce GTX 1080 i5 2500 CPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 2 times 250 gigabyte SSDs. Is my CPU a bottleneck? A bit, yes. Yes, it is, Finn. Origin PC, I'm getting frame issues with my FX 8350, frame drops by VRM, overheating. What would you recommend to help prevent this? So the 8350 runs kind of hot already. I would get a better cooling. Try to look into a Corsair H100. Look into Noctua fans. Anything you can to get more airflow in that case and cool that pupper down. i7 4770K and a GTX 780, and I get lag in BF1 on medium. Have any tips? How much RAM do you have? It could be your RAM causing the issue. Make sure your drivers are up to date. Make sure that your drivers, not only your GPU drivers, but all your drivers on your PC are up to date. If you don't know how to do so, go to your motherboard manufacturer's website. Find your motherboard, go to the support section, and download all the latest drivers for it. Bottleneck, an i5 6600K and a 980 Ti, not at all. I got a 970 and thinking of getting a 1070. Do you think it's good? Yes, absolutely. Definitely do the upgrade if you can. Is there a difference between an i5 3570K at 4.2 and an i5 6600K at 4.2? Yes. The key difference is that the 6600K, being that it's the newest hardware out there, you can get the latest RAM, DDR4, which is fantastic. Makes your computer run like a dream. Helios, thank you so much for the subs in chat. Can we get some Origin O's and hashtag for the kids? Big thank you to Helios for supporting the children of St. Jude. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I have an i7 4770K and a 1080 Founders Edition. Should I expect issues? Not at all. Why do you choose Windows 10 Home over Pro? There's not a huge difference between the two. And Home is just what we had available. But if LevelCap wants Pro, we will get it for him. Or GBC, I have a 97 4790K 16GB RAM. How long will this last? You should be fine for at least another couple years, man. 8 gigabytes. All drivers are up to date. I would maybe upgrade my RAM a bit. Maybe get 16 gigs if possible. Maybe also look into upgrading the GPU in that case. I built a mini ITX. It's my first build. Any tips? When is my Origin PC be built for free? So any tips when building your PC? Watch a lot of our live builds, man. We actually do a really good job kind of describing what we're doing, and you can just watch John build it masterfully. You can check out Linus Tech Tips. He's got some really cool vids too on how to build PCs and good tips for building PCs. That would be my recommendation. Which one of my PCs would blow through video editing? My current specs are 960 and So all our PCs are custom. You can go on our website and choose whatever case you want, then choose whatever specs you want. If you really want help, the best thing for people that aren't too familiar with PC hardware and kind of need assistance, we have a really, really good sales team that's very, very knowledgeable in that matter. What's really cool is that you can contact them by either phone or email, and you can tell them, hey guys, I'm looking to get a PC from you guys. This is what I do. I do video editing. I play these games. I play World of Warcraft mostly. I play League of Legends, or I'm a big Battlefield 1 gamer. They will build a PC to your needs. They will spec it out for you, tell you exactly what you need, and then work with you on getting that system to you. So it's really, really cool. How would somebody get into making PC building a career? So I can tell you how I did it. I just started building PCs when I was really young, and then I started building a lot of PCs for friends and family. Eventually, word spread that I was doing a good job, and other people started contacting me to build PCs for them. And that's how I started my own little business when I was younger. As I got older, I just looked for places that were looking for PC assemblers and applied everywhere. Until I got lucky and landed here. How much SLI GPUs max can you build? So for the 10 series cards, only 2 max. Or 3 max, right? For the 1080? Is it 3 maximum?
What? I didn't hear the question.
How many max GPUs can you do? On the 10 series, it's 3, right?
10 is 2, no?
It's 2 only?
Yeah.
I thought it was
you can
3.
only SLI them. I don't think
Oh, that's right. It is 2. You're right.
Yeah.
Only 2 for the 10 series. Other ones, like the 9 series cards, you can go up to 4 on
Yeah,
those.
you can up to 4 way.
I have an i7 6700K, 16 gigabytes of RAM, but only a 1070. What GPU should I look at getting? Either a 1070 or a 1080 for sure, man. The fan jumps from 0 RPM to 1300 less than a second. Should I let it run at 20% or no issue? Oh, that's a good question, man. Is it an EVGA card? Oh, guys, also, if you have not checked this out, we did earlier today over at Origin PC. I'll link this real quick. Earlier today here at Origin PC, we were feeling a little quirky this morning and decided to do a mannequin challenge. For those of you that don't know what a mannequin challenge is, I can't help you there, but you can check out the video and the link I have posted in the chat. Peep that whenever you get the opportunity. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. And we just want to share it with everybody. What do you think about Asus motherboards? Love them, man.
Yep.
What about MSI motherboards? Love them as well. Really good. I have an MSI motherboard at home and it's fantastic. What's the best gaming laptop for around 500? That's kind of a low budget for a laptop. It's going to be tough to get something that can handle games with that budget, to be honest with you. Do you guys do builds on YouTube? We upload all these builds to YouTube. We usually just do them live on Twitch and Facebook. Kevin is right. Need more goat. Ah! Damn it, where's the goat picture? Yes! Hello, everyone! If you guys are wondering who the hell the goat is, I am right here for you, my friends. Very nice to see you all. Thank you for joining the live build for Level Cap. I am the goat. I am the Origin PC live build mascot. When Kuzi is away, I come on and like to troll the chat. Does anyone have any questions for me? Feel free to ask in chat. You can tag @goat and I will be able to see it, even though my eyes are really far apart. Yes. The goat PC, very fantastic. I love it. Very good. Hello? I cannot see you. Come closer. Can I have your milk? Gross. In your honest opinion, do you think a gaming laptop is really worth it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing, man. Gaming laptops now, even ours, first of all, NVIDIA's 10 series of mobile, the 10 series one, so a 1080 mobile and a 1080 are pretty much the same exact card. Before it used to be like the 980 and the 980M, the 980M would be way less powerful. NVIDIA dropped the M. So now the same 1080 that you get in your desktop is the same 1080 that you'd get in your laptop. Also, laptops like ours have desktop CPUs inside of them. So you can have a laptop with a desktop 6700K and a desktop 1080 inside of it. One of our laptops, you can do SLI 1080s inside of it. So just imagine that. It's like carrying around your desktop, but you can carry it with you wherever you go. Pretty fantastic. Will this PC play all games? All games, yes. Absolutely. Goat, is your beard as soft as John's? Did you work at Goat Simulator? When working on cable management, how tight can you bend some of the cables when running them through the back panel? You can bend them pretty tight. I mean, you can feel the point of when it's getting too tight. You can do it pretty tight though. Like John does them pretty tight here and they come out fine. Just don't get too tight to the point where you start hearing ripping or anything. That's when you know you've gone too far.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it pretty tight. You just have to be careful with any of the ports on the board, because this snaps way easier than the cables. You'll snap the 24 pin off the board before you actually break the cables in most cases I've seen. So as long as this area is secured here, most of these cables are really pliable, and for the most part you won't have any damages for just bending them like that. Like I said, just be careful when it's actually making contact with the board. Don't put too much stress here because you'll snap it off the board.
So a lot of people are asking about wiring on the PCs. You want to maybe move the camera in closer and kind of describe what you do?
Okay, I'm still in the process, so there's a lot of loose stuff hanging out. But for the most part, I like to keep everything pretty uniform, going in straight paths. This I might put here. I haven't figured it out yet. I kind of wire as I build, but keeping everything together, making sure your wires are all in line here instead of just being bunched up like this. Take a little bit more time to straighten them out just so it looks a little better. I mean, it's my preference, you don't have to do it, but it's not gonna make the computer run any faster. It just looks amazing. The cables in the front, I try to keep them to a minimum. I like seeing just the computer hardware, not so much the cables, but I like to tuck everything nice and neat, once again following all the cables in line. But just take your time and use tie wraps. It does a lot, and it makes it look amazing at the end.
Right on, man. Right on. It looks like we got some Facebook questions. Hold, please. Follow up from Albert. What's the difference between MSI Gaming M5 and the 7? The 7 is, I think, has more USB ports and more PCIe lanes, if I'm not mistaken. And extra HDMI, so it has a better onboard. Jamie on Facebook asks, when are you guys going to sell stuff in the UK? So we do ship worldwide, but we don't have any localized UK area. That's definitely on our roadmap, but how far down, I do not know. Colin on Facebook asks, what's a good GPU to run with the i7 2600K for ultra 60 FPS? A good GPU would probably be Anything in the 9 series or 10 series would be awesome. Obviously, it's going to bottleneck a little bit because of your CPU, but still, you're going to get way better performance than anything else out there. Do I need to upgrade from my i7 2600K with a GTX 1070 for 1440p? You shouldn't have to. To be honest, I haven't tested that personally. I don't think you need to. The 2600K is still a badass CPU. Hey, I have an AMD 8-core 8120 processor, AMD 7750FX core edition graphics card, an MS7693 MSI gaming board with 8 GB of DDR3. My question is, what do I upgrade first? Well, first things first, I would probably upgrade the graphics card. Yeah, the graphics card would probably be the first thing I'd start off with. Yeah, definitely the graphics card. What's my Instagram handle is LEXROSELL. That's my Instagram. I don't normally share it, but I'll share it with you guys. Why not? Lex Rosell. LEXROSELL. Enjoy my crappy Instagram, friends. I have a lot of pictures of dogs and computers, and that's about it. Damien on Facebook asks, hello, I have an EVGA GTX 980 with a 24-inch BenQ. If I want to add a 27-inch monitor, do I need a second GPU to do dual screen? No. The GTX 980 can support up to 4 monitors, I believe. Where's the CPU cooler? The CPU cooler is coming soon. Show it off, bud.
Here, 360. In all its glory.
That's a sealed liquid cooling unit that we're going to put in at the very end. Tiger, that's right. What's up, Blood? What's up, Blood Hunter? Or did you see that I missed the whole thing? We are kind of at the end, but you haven't missed the whole thing. We still got a little bit of entertainment to go. I have an i7 4790, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 780. Should anything bottleneck? No, you should be fine there. Would I put a 6600K or some cheaper i7 into a PC for... I would do the 6600K. You should be okay there. Can you pause the stream and go to the bathroom? Sure. John, pause. I can't do it. We can't wait that long, man. Are you level cap? No, I am not level cap. My name's Koozie. You can call me Koozie. In BF1 beta, I run 200 FPS on ultra. Today I run 100 on low. Huh? 100 on low. GTX 1070, 16 gigabytes of RAM, Windows 10, and all update. Is it BF1 for my PC? To be honest, it's probably the Windows 10 anniversary update that came out. It kind of screwed everything over, but they're working on it. They're working on it. You want? What's up, the Doug? Can I call you Goat? More Goat? Okay, friends. I heard that you guys were calling for me, so I am here to answer your questions again. Is it worth upgrading for an i5 4690K to a 4790K? I personally do not think so. You're not going to see a huge performance upgrade there. Unless you do stuff like streaming. If you are a streamer, if you like to play your video games in front of people, then yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Or if you're doing some sort of video. But what the hell do I know? I'm a fucking gold man. Have you shipped to Russia yet? Yes, we have shipped worldwide. Those Russians, though, they beat the crap out of me and have thrown stones at the chipped my horns, so I do not appreciate them. I have an i7 4790 and 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 970. What should I upgrade next? You should probably upgrade your sneakers so you could go outside and run. Get some exercise, you nerds out there playing your damn video games all day. God damn it. Get the hell out of here, Goat. Nah, man, you should be fine with that upgrade. Goat means greatest of all time. I know, man. Why do you not have bit sharing turned on? So Since 100% of our proceeds here go to St. Jude's, we have a direct link for St. Jude's. We might change that in the future, though. What GPU is in this? The GPU is a Titan X Pascal. Well, let me go back to that question I trolled real quick. 4790, 8 gigabytes. What should I upgrade next? I would upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. That is for Adam. Adam, upgrade your RAM. Way on Facebook asks, I got an i5 2500K, not yet overclocked. 8 gigabytes of RAM. Recently got a 1070 replaying my 560 Ti, so just wondering my options. OC my CPU, or should I get it for a few more years? Or is it time for a new rig? Definitely upgrade your rig a bit. I would upgrade to at least last gen Intel CPUs. Would probably be the best bet, and get a little bit more RAM. We ship worldwide. I have a GeForce GTX 980 Ti Intel Core i5 6402P CPU, 23 gigabytes of RAM. 23 gigabytes? That's weird. 60 hertz monitor. Whoa, what did I miss it? What should I upgrade? Probably the CPU, man. I would upgrade the CPU at that point. Do you ship to Mars? Yes, but we just haven't gotten any orders from there yet. You think it's safe to overclock with air cooling? Yeah, definitely. Just don't do a huge overclock. I have an i5 3450 GeForce GTX 670 plus FTW, 24 gigabytes of RAM. What should I upgrade first? I would probably consider upgrading the GPU. How did you guys start off as a company? Oh, good question, man. All right, so there was once a company called Alienware. Back when Alienware first began, they used to do kind of what we do. They do custom high-end PCs. You could build them on your site. They were built by gamers located here in Miami, Florida. Coincidentally, our 3 founders were part of the first 10 guys that started Alienware. They built Alienware to what it is today. Then a big corporate monster called Dell came. That's my Dell. Dell came and was like, hey, we're going to buy you guys out. So at that point, our 3 founders, Hector, Richard, and Kevin, came to a crossroad in their lives. They looked at themselves in the mirror and said, do we want to continue going with big corporate Dell, who's going to take over, outsource everything we do? Or do we want to continue doing what we do and love, which is offering awesome localized support, awesome high-end custom-built, hand-built systems, awesome PCs for gamers? So, Origin PC was then born into what it is right now. They started Origin PC back in Kevin's living room, I believe, or something. And 7 years later, here we are, baby. Here we are, baby. We did it. We did it, team. FTG. I heard my name. Hello, Kevin CEO. I have been here. I swear that I am working. I am not slacking off and going on the loop-de-loops. I have been here this whole time. RWC FTW, thank you so much for the win, 4770K. Overclocked to 4.2, 16 gigabytes RAM, 980 Ti. Risky for bottlenecking? Not at all, man. You should be good there. How big is your team? Pretty big. Coos, check the donations. Man, I'm sorry. I didn't have it open. I need to have that open for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a big St. Jude. My boy. Hold on, it's loading. My boy Flashback coming through with a big $25 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the kids at St. Jude. Flashback, have a great great rest of your evening. You are the man, sir. What is a safe overclock for air cooling koozie? Depends on the... If you're at 4.2, can you get more? 4.2 is probably safe, man. Can BF1 run on Ultra with i5 6500 RX 4? Probably not. That might be a bit low, Memo. It's flashover. What did I say? Did I not say flashover? Did I say flashback? I don't remember what I said. Obviously, I know who you are, dude. I'm so sorry if I fucked up your name. I have a lot of coffee running through my veins right now. Hey, I got an i5 6700K, 8GB DDR4 RAM, GTX 1080. What should I upgrade first? Get a little bit more RAM. A little bit more, 16 gigs. What is all Haswell, Pascal, Skylake, etc.? It's just different techier names for the parts that you see. Skylake is the newest generation of CPUs. Haswell is the older generation. Pascal is the new GPU architecture from NVIDIA. If you had to pick a gaming laptop for only $500, what would you buy? It's tough to find a gaming laptop for that price. I would probably look on eBay, though. Would be my best bet. Bye-bye. I must watch YouTube night later, Tig. When my PC arrives, when you order it. Does it matter which way you put your fans when installing the CPU cooler? Absolutely. The way we do it here, they pull in air from the top, pull in air from the bottom, and blow out air through the back. Much like we humans do. Will this PC play all games? i5 6500, crucial, 8GB, DDR4 1070. You should be okay. If you have only one stick of 8GB RAM, I'd consider getting another stick though, man. You about that positive life. Can you repeat how to put the 8 CPU fans? Sure. So they should... It depends on the case, really, and the configuration you're doing it. The way our cases work, though, they suck in air from the top, suck in air from the bottom, and blow it out the back.
Yeah, they're going to intake air here, intake air through the back on bottom, and then it's all going to be forced out the back that way. The same thing with the GPU. That's why we use the Founders Edition, because it's technically blowing the air out the back. So we're trying to push cold air in and out the back.
How we doing?
I just need to connect the Frostbite and a little bit more cable management.
Nice. Are you hyped for the new D3 DLC, or did you hope for more? Always hope for more. I do love Diablo 3, though. I'm really excited about playing Necromancers. When will you be opening up a store in Iceland? No immediate plans for that. It's fine, but we do ship worldwide. I don't have an SSD. Do you recommend one? Highly recommend an SSD. This is something I've said time and time again on streams. SSD, when I first got an SSD, it was the best single upgrade I've ever made to my PC. It's something I saw an immediate speed difference on. So SSDs are just extremely fast. They don't ever slow down either. You can put as much stuff in them, delete as much stuff off of them. You don't ever have to like defragment or do anything. They're super thin, which is awesome. They're very durable, which is fantastic, and just blazingly fast. What fans are being used in this build? I believe we use Enermax fans.
Yeah, Enermax.
Will Zen be available on our site on launch? Yes, we're launch partners with AMD, so yes. Whoa, oh, 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 ooh, oh, oh. Doobie 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 boo. Team Red. Isn't it a little bit cocky to finalize the PC before testing the components? Yes! Luckily for us, we know how to dismantle these and put them back together lickety-split. How will BF1 run on this? Like a dream. Like a dream. I'm sure LevelCap is going to make a video showing off exactly that. So stay tuned for that. Do you still work with Node? Yes, we just did a build with them for them yesterday. GTX 1060 versus the GTX 780. 1060 definitely much better. What do you think about the i7-6950X 10 core? Fantastic. Ooh, wow, what a system, dude. Nope, that's a crazy, crazy awesome system. Or WC, this might be a stupid question. Do you want the fans on liquid cooler to pull air or blow out, especially if it's fixed where the chassis fan should be? Totally depends on the case you're using. In our case, it's pulling in. How did you guys get Origin PC into Big Bang Theory? That's our secret. I'll never tell. We're on Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that's what we're at right now. There is another show we're going to be on, which we'll post on our Twitter in the future. Will this PC be overclocked? No. 4790 GTX 960, 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. What should I upgrade? I'd probably get more RAM. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. And if you can, upgrade your GPU as well, eventually. What mic are you using? This is the Audio-Technica AT2020, I believe. Hey, what CPU would you recommend for AMD? Totally depends on what your build currently is. That's all it really depends on. Can you recommend dual monitors to work with the R9 390? Acer, BenQ, Asus, all make great monitors for gaming. What do you recommend for building a PC with a $1,200 budget? That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a heavy question. There's a lot of recommendations that can go with that. That's a really good budget to have, though. If you're really curious, you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Kuziel, and I'll help you out via there. So I do that all the time on my Twitter. If you guys ever need any questions, again, if I missed any of your questions, you could follow me on Twitter, and I'll answer them thereafter. How do you attack the Master Race? Life. Hey, I got a GTX 780 3GB Asetek, something 16 gigabytes of RAM, Intel Core i7 4790K with a Samsung Evo. Is it worth to upgrade to 1070 or something else? Yes, definitely. Upgrading to a 1070 would definitely be worth it for you. Thank you for answering. No problem, man. My pleasure. What do you recommend for CPU thermal paste? What do we use here?
GLID?
What?
GLID? Oh, well, Gel ID.
Gel ID?
Yeah.
I have a problem. My current PC, it keeps freezing sometimes. My PC build is the FX 6100, ASRock 990FX Extreme, and AMD R9 380. Keeps freezing at times. Might be something... How much RAM do you have? Might be something up with the RAM. That's usually what would cause just random freezes. CPU could be getting a little hot too. Finito.
Yep, that's a wrap.
Woohoo! There she is, Level Cap. Can't wait to send the system over to you, man. All right, guys. So that is the end of the build today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure, if you have not done so, go check out LevelCap's channel, youtube.com/LevelCapGaming. Remember, we have 3 giveaways going on. Those are available on our Twitter. You can also type in !giveaway in chat to see what we have going on. My name is Kuzi. That is at KuziL on Twitter and Twitch. Make sure to shoot me a follow. John over here, John Tifford, JONTIFFORD on Instagram. Make sure to shoot him a follow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us today. It's been an awesome, awesome experience as always. Fantastic community that you have, Level Cap. Thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out and answering questions for your fans. We really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. Stay tuned after the stream. We're going to host into someone else. You guys can hang out here and chat. Feel free to talk tech with one another, talk games with one another. That's what we love doing here. We really appreciate you guys hanging out here. ORGMT, bye, Kuzi. See you tomorrow for more Witcher. I will see you there, man. I will see you. Thank you so much for hanging out in my Twitch as well. Very cool of you, dude. I'll see you then. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We love you.
Despite it having inferior music, Log Horizon was really enjoyable compared to... I haven't